What is up, you beautiful people? And today's episode of the Nintendo PlayStation Podcast is brought to you by the fabulous, the amazing, the exceptional patrons over on Patreon of you, me, and Capri. We got the gold level tier, starting it right off. Andrew Semichek, Brendan Myers, James Johnson, Dr. Doom, Ryan Turford, Coach Timbo, Sheldon Benedict. Then we move on to our platinum producer, the one, the only, the amazing, the glorious one, Mr. Mark Moody. Move into the Diamond executive producers, two-time Diamond executive producer, by the way, Bobby Miller. Thank you so much, my dude. You're so smooth. Jonathan Brown, Lee Navarro, Travis, Ted, Corey Hicks, and our two newest Patreons this week. We got Chibi, the wonderful Chibi. I love you, Chibi. And Hyrulean Julian. What is up, everybody, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 22 of the Nintendo PlayStation Podcast. I am Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, joined by my best friend in all the land, Mr. Toby Thornton. What is up, Toby?
Why'd you put on that voice, man?
I don't know why, because people love it now. It's just what they expect.
Do they?
Toby.
Can we just do it, roll it again, but have Bobby say it this time, not this imposter that is at the start of every podcast?
Oh my God. What is up, everybody, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 22 of the Nintendo PlayStation Podcast. I am Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, joined by my best friend in all the land, Toby Thornton.
That's way better. I love it.
I don't like it better. That's horrible. Whatever. How you doing, Toby?
You know what? I burnt the roof of my mouth yesterday, and it's annoying me.
Oh, I hate that.
I was eating a fish burger, and fish come out like just molten lava, like. It was a southern fried coating on it. It was delish. But, yeah, man. Just burnt the roof of my mouth. And I hate it when that happens, man.
What's a fish burger?
You don't know. It's just
a fish sandwich.
What's a fish sandwich?
It's just... it's like a hamburger roll.
It's like a fillet of fish, as you might call it.
On a hamburger roll.
Yeah, coated in southern fried seasoning.
Whatever. That's not a fish burger.
It's called a fish burger.
It's just a fish
in the
sandwich.
United Kingdom, you go into a shop, you buy a fish burger.
Well, let me explain something to you. The fact that you're calling it southern fried, that's not southern England. That's southern United States. So that means
all right. So you
call it fish sandwich, you don't call it fish burger.
You can buy buttermilk coating, or you can buy a fiery hot coating.
Oh my God. And you bought a fiery hot coating?
No. I got the southern fried one.
Yeah, that's the buttermilk one.
No. You have buttermilk, southern fried, and then...
Well, a second ago you gave me two options.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You just said you could either get a buttermilk or molten, whatever the hell that stuff is.
I was just saying the other options.
Well, you didn't say the other options are these. You just said
what are you
drinking?
Get it. What is that? What is in your cup?
It's coffee.
Show the people. Oh my God, Bob. Are you for real? Can you point the camera in there properly?
No.
This is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. I like creamer, man. I don't like black coffee.
Dude, I have milk or cream in my coffee sometimes, right?
Okay, yeah.
But it's still very dark.
I can't do that. I can't. I need.
You might as well just shove some milk in the microwave. What's wrong with you?
Would you stop it? Just stop it.
Oh.
I like creamer, man.
I bet you do.
I'm all about cream. What do you want me to tell you? Yeah, you know what? Oh, you made me like, oof. Toby, let's kick this episode off like we do each and every episode with our Geek Outs.
Geek Outs.
What are you geeking out about there, buddy?
I not only I'm double geeking today, Bobby.
Oh,
try and stop me, right?
I'll stop you.
It was my wedding anniversary.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Right? And my lovely, beautiful wife, she bought me the Zelda Encyclopedia hardback So now I have all 3 books by me.
Nice. I was wondering why you put them up there.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
So,
man.
yeah, I'm very happy about that.
Karina is. Can I just say this, please? Karina is such a lovely woman. She really is. You don't deserve such a nice woman.
This is probably true.
She puts up with a lot of your stuff. But, man, she is just... Every time I talk to her, she's the most quaint and polite woman in the world.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Man, you've really married up. She's amazing, really.
She is. I chose wisely.
You did. Tell her when you talk to her that I miss her and that,
I'll show her this clip.
Yeah, show her the clip. It's amazing, dude. She's so awesome.
My second geek out.
Yes.
Is I'm back to making RPG Maker tutorials on the YouTube.
Good God.
I just made one.
Let me guess, you're making it for Don?
For who? Oh, Don. No, this is on my channel.
You sure?
Me. You sure? You can check. It's already up, man.
Which channel is this? The Married...
Married Man Gaming, yeah. I considered making a whole new channel. I couldn't be bothered, so... It's just on my normal channel.
It'd be like the 6th channel you have.
Yeah, it would. So, keeping it all in one place, this tutorial is how to make a working banking/ATM machine in your game. You can withdraw money, deposit money, check your balance.
Wow.
And it's very, very simple. It's a 13-minute tutorial. So.
How excited would you be if they announced RPG Maker for the Switch?
They already did. It's already out in Japan, man.
Really? I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I didn't know
this.
It's
coming out later this year in America. And
you actually draw and do everything with the Switch? Or can you do everything and then import it into the Switch?
So the whole program is on the Switch, and you just do it all on the screen. I don't know if there's touch interface or not. I know that by the previews of the Japanese version, people say it's a bit slower to use because it's not got, like, you can't have a mouse plugged into your Switch. So it might, I think it's going to be better than the 3DS version, but still not quite the PC version.
I just saw the other day, Spawnwave. He posted a video where he was discussing a new keyboard for the Switch.
All right.
You might want to take a look at that. So what it is it's a Joy-Con grip with a keyboard in the middle.
Right.
And apparently it works really, really well. He's saying it's one of the best ones that he's ever used. So I wonder if that would help you a little bit.
Yeah, that would be sweet, because, there's a lot of text when you're making an RPG.
Yeah. So you might want to check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
Myself, this is what I'm geeking out about, Toby. Last night I did a stream. I started streaming at 11:30 p.m. last night.
Yeah.
And I did a stream where I opened up, all I did was just opened up Amiibo cards.
Cracking packs.
It was so much fun, dude. I had like 16 packs, right?
Yeah.
That I had because Tim Olf got me some packs.
Yeah.
And then he told me where he got them, and I went to the store here where I live, and they had them, so I bought more. They're Series 3. So then I was just goofing off, right? And I went online on eBay, and I found boxes of unopened cards.
Sweet.
And they're very reasonably priced.
Right.
$3.27 a pack it works out to be. And you get 18 packs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to buy them. I'm going to buy the remaining series that I need and just start opening them on stream. Because I think it was so much fun, dude. So much fun.
That's exciting. Did you, lay them all out so people could see?
No, but the next time I do it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy an additional Logitech cam, because these webcams are really beautiful pictures.
Yeah.
So I'll have one on me, and then I'll have another one back over here that shoots down, that you can see as I'm opening the cards.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, because you could just spread them out and say, right, here's my duplicates.
Yeah.
Here's the ones that I need.
Yeah. So what I was doing was and then what I want to do is I'm going to actually set it up where I have my list on the screen as well of what I need left. And then I could just delete them off the screen so people could see that as well. But this one that I got, right? I got duplicates of this one, but I already promised it to somebody.
Okay.
But man, it is so cool. It's Isabel in a kimono.
Oh, sweet! Look at that,
This thing,
dude. That's sick.
this thing goes for $20 on eBay.
No way.
Yeah,
Rare, man.
I didn't know that when I offered it to somebody else for free. But whatever.
Regret.
I'm actually gonna give it to Alexa Legacy. She's a Twitch streamer, YouTuber that does Animal Crossing stuff. We traded cards a while back.
Yeah.
We basically gave each other our lists of what we needed, and then we went through, and everything we had for each other, we just shipped to each other. Not like, hey, I'm giving you 10, you give me 10. It was like, whatever you need, here it is, go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do this. It was the amount of people that showed up that late at night. I was floored. You know what I mean? Like, I had everybody up. I had YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube all going, and I was pleasantly surprised that late at night that many people showed up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I had like 18 people. It was just like, this is crazy. Just to watch me open cards. It was like, but it was nice. I had Animal Crossing music playing in the background, like underneath the stream. It was fun. You should check it out.
I wonder if Pokemon cards are as popular as they used to be.
They are, but the problem with that is these guys they buy thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of Pokemon cards, and then they just open them on stream, and they do it so fast because they got so many. They don't get the time to like kind of take your time. So what I might do is I might buy $100 worth of cards, and then open them on stream.
Yeah,
and then just be like, I'm going to open $100 worth of Animal Crossing cards. And then if it does well, if it continues to do well, I'll just keep doing it. But the thing is like I had people showing up. But here's the sad thing, Toby. So I opened, 16 packs yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you right now. This is the sad, pathetic thing of this, right? You would think that opening 16 packs, I would pretty much come close to completing my series, right?
Oh, well, how many did you have to begin with? That's the question.
How many I needed a lot of cards. I probably needed I would say 3/4 of the series to get it, to complete it, right? So I opened 18 packs. These are the ones that I got that I needed.
Yeah.
These are the ones that are doubles.
Dude, that's just the game. That's the whole thing about random packs.
Series 1 and Series 2 weren't that bad. There's been a lot of complaints that 3 and 4 ramped up with a lot of duplicates.
Yeah, it's probably Nintendo going, well, hang on a minute, we're not selling as many packs as we thought. Yeah. We need to just adjust the rarity of certain cards so we sell more packs. Yeah. And
that's fun. You know what? Ultimately, I had so much fun last night. And now that I found them for a really good price, $3 a pack, because when we bought them, they were $6 a pack.
Yeah.
So that's half the price.
All right, so here's a question, right? Would it be better value for money to just go onto eBay and buy the individual cards that you need, if you can do that?
So this is what I've heard. I've heard there's some fakes out there.
Right.
People that are just selling fake one-offs that aren't true cards. So you got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
And 2 is they're priced really weird. Like you'll get some cards that are $1 a piece. $1.50, but then they shoot up $10 a card, $20 a card. I'm not paying $20 for one card.
No.
So for me,
it's definitely not worth it if it's that.
Like, look, if I was just collecting, which I am, I'm just collecting to finish the series. If I was just collecting and it was whatever, then yeah, maybe. But for me, doing it this way was so much fun.
Yeah.
I kept putting it off. And then
that's the thing. It is fun opening packs, isn't it? Like, because it is the excitement of what am I going to get? What's in it? It's like a loot box.
It was so much fun last night because I'm like taking cards and I'm showing each individual card that I get. And I'm like, I made it fun. I was making fun of people in the chat by the card. Yeah. I was like, oh, this looks like so-and-so. And,
yeah.
And then, for someone having unibrows, and I'm making fun of the unibrows, and I'm making fun of the animals. So it was actually a lot of fun. And then people in the chat, it was some of their favorites. So they were getting mad when I was making fun of them. And it was fun. It was fun banter. Yeah. So it made it more interesting to do.
What I find that if I was doing that, like, I'd only want to do it if the cards had because they're Amiibo cards, right? They're not just
Yes.
cards.
Amiibo cards.
I'd want to be able to use them in the next Animal Crossing, but I don't believe Nintendo are going to have that in it, considering Mario Maker 2 doesn't have the Amiibo functionality.
So I guess we should jump into my topic, right?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So, well, we have a twofold topic. We can jump into the whole Mario Maker thing together, but basically, we're just going to talk about Mario Maker. Why does Nintendo continue to drop the ball with online? With these latest things that have come out with Mario Maker, has it changed anything for you? So you were pretty hyped on this game pre the Direct. I was not. I was pretty down in the dumps for the game prior to the announcement. The announcement, the Direct comes out, and I was on board. I was going to pre-order it. I was ready to go. I was actually going to pre-order the version with the free 1 year online.
Yeah.
And then this week, that all changed, and I am not pre-ordering it now. I don't even know that I'm going to buy it now. I'm going to be honest with you.
Right.
Because my hype level went up because of a new mode.
Yeah.
And they've squashed that new mode for me.
Yeah.
But what's your...
that mode is online play with friends, right?
Yes. Well, the mode is, it's you basically, you go in, and you can have up to 4 players. It's a side-scrolling battle where you race through the level, and the first one to finish wins. And you're like hitting each other and knocking them down, and you're trying to race to the end.
Yeah.
A la Rumbo. It's basically like Rumbo. But Nintendo came out this week and stated that you cannot play with friends. That it is randoms only, and it's just the way it's going to be. So...
And their excuse for that was leaderboards. They don't want to compromise the leaderboards because if you play with friends, then you might be able to work the system to get higher in the leaderboards. That was what they said.
Yeah.
Which I think is a pathetic excuse.
I think so too, yeah.
Because just have an unranked mode.
Yeah.
I watched a video the other day. Someone said Splatoon 2 has an unranked mode.
Yeah.
Just play with your friends. So it is just a pathetic excuse, really. Yeah. Like there's no reason. It just baffles my mind why they want to make this game even more accessible socially than before, but they've got this weird caveat involved that, I know that they like couch co-op, couch multiplayer, like that is fantastic. That's always been Nintendo's thing, but not having it online when it's such an easy thing for them to implement. It's just so bizarre, and I can see why it's taken the wind out of your sails for this mode.
Because that's the mode that got me excited.
I was looking forward to playing with you, but now I can't. And
and I thought, not even that, I thought I could do a stream and have just people jumping in, and I have over 300 friends on my friends list, and a lot of them have joined because they want to play maybe Mario Maker, they want to play Splatoon with me. And this is just something for me personally that it loses its luster a little bit. And it's not enough to make me go, I have to have this game. Now, I have to see something. They have to show me something at the Game Awards, something, or not the Game Awards, at their event that they're doing at E3.
Yeah.
They have to do something to win me back now. And that should not be. And here's the thing. For those that are sitting there going well, Bobby, you're just a baby. That's fine. I'll take that. I'll take that heat. That's whatever. I'm not the only one in this camp. I can tell you right now, I know 5 people that canceled their pre-orders. They canceled pre-orders, and they're big Nintendo fans. Donnie Reese from PSVG, Patrick from Nintendo Talk, Joey Splats. They're just these people are just tired of this. And it's why in the world do we take a step forward and then 2 steps back? And it's not even, the other thing too is the Amiibo functionality. It's in the Wii U version.
Yeah.
This is not a ground up port. I mean, this is not a ground up make. This is a port with some added features to it. I don't care what anybody says. They did nothing new to this game.
Well, they have done new things. They've
What I
added
mean,
a lot of new stuff.
what I mean,
But the
but
core of
you
it
know what I'm saying, yeah,
is Mario Maker.
yeah,
Like it's still about making levels, uploading them and sharing them, and
yeah,
other people playing your levels. Like that is the core of this game.
yeah,
And having online multiplayer but not having it with your friends, that is kind of dumb.
yeah,
Definitely. The Amiibo functionality is also incredibly dumb because the work was already done.
yes,
Like they've already made the sprites, it was already
yes,
implemented in the game, and they've taken that out for what reason baffles me. I don't know. I don't see why they would do that because
yeah,
the Switch has Amiibo NFC built into it.
yeah.
Like it's not like it's going to cost them money to do
No,
this.
no,
And they want to surely they want to keep selling Amiibo.
yeah.
Maybe they just don't want to make new sprites for the new Amiibo that's come out since Mario Maker.
So they
But
didn't have to do. You didn't have to do that. You could have just been like, "Hey, here it is. This is what it is."
yeah,
Diablo 3 isn't going to be in there.
so
Dark Souls isn't going to be in there. Like it's just
yeah.
whatever.
Why do you think they did that? Because I've got a theory of why they would take that out.
I just think this is what I believe, and I caught some heat this week when I did a video where I said Amiibo is dead.
Mm.
My feeling is that games that are being made within the last year or so, they're kind of done with Amiibo. They're not
Yeah,
putting it in anymore.
yeah.
If they've already pre-started a game and it's
Mm.
in there, they're going to keep it. That's why
Yeah.
I think that Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing, there's a strong possibility we'll see Amiibo functionality in those games. Because
Hmm.
those games were started when Amiibo were big. You know what I mean? Amiibo was still a thing.
Yeah.
And both of those games, those franchises, have a history of Amiibo attachment. Link's Awakening, you know, this game here, Mario Maker, those games, like, the weird thing is Mario Maker had a huge thing with Amiibo, but that game, essentially, I feel, really didn't start to get made till the last year.
Yeah.
And then the last year, Amiibos kind of fell off.
Yeah.
And I think that's why. I think they looked at it and was like, between two things. One, we don't want to make new sprites for all the stuff. Two, we have to get approvals because if they don't have the
Well,
Diablo,
yes.
the Diablo,
Licensing is
yes.
involved. Yeah.
So that might have been where they had to go get new licensing again to
Yeah.
allow them to be in the sequel, and maybe they had to go get Sonic again and Pac-Man. They were just like, it's not worth it. Let's not do it. But I just feel like even if it was a situation, because that's when you turn the heat on everybody else, right? If Capcom's not going to let you use Mega Man, if Sega's not going to let you use Sonic, you just basically put all the Nintendo characters in and just go, we were having a problem getting licensing. We couldn't get these other characters.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
Because my theory was a lot of the popular levels in the original Mario Maker featured the Amiibo mushrooms, and the levels were designed around other game characters. So it was like you would have a Sonic level that was just about being Sonic and going fast using springs and stuff, or you would have a level based on some other like Mega Man or whatever. And I think that Nintendo might have seen that and gone, well, hang on a minute, this is a Mario game, but
Possible.
people are making it into stuff that's not Mario. They're using Mario to their advantage for other franchises. Maybe that's short-sighted. I don't know, but that could be a reason.
It's
as well.
possible. Who knows? Who knows? Because they're not bringing all those old levels into this new game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like if
and then there's also the thing with online multiplayer that they've got 4 distinct characters. You've got Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad, right? So everyone's distinct. But if you start throwing Amiibo mushrooms in, you're going to lose track of who's who. You might all get the same Amiibo mushroom.
It's true.
Like
it's
there's
true.
complications there as well. So I don't know if that's part of it or not, but yeah, could be a reason.
Yeah, I just you could be right. You could very well be right. I don't. I really don't know. I mean, it's just It's got me a little nervous. It does have me nervous for Animal Crossing, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
But part of me thinks that Nintendo's a little stubborn.
They've always been stubborn.
Yeah, and I think that they weren't happy with the way Animal Crossing Amiibo sales were. And they still have inventory. And I think that they would look at this and go, this is our opportunity to move Amiibo cards as well as the figures themselves. And I think they would, I have a feeling they're going to kind of double down a little bit and put this mode back in Animal Crossing and go with it. If they don't, I don't care. Because for me, back real quick to the cards, this is something that I love Animal Crossing. It's always bothered me I wasn't able to complete these sets.
Yeah.
So for me, it's more of that thing.
Yeah.
The completionist in me is going bonkers right now because I don't have them all. But
all right, here's a quick question,
that being said, I think that we'll see some functionality in Animal Crossing.
Because you were saying that you are not pre-ordering Mario Maker now.
Yes.
So you said that you need to see something significant to make you want to get this game.
Yes.
What is that going to be? Is it going to be a Mario Bros 2 theme? Would that get you in?
Mario Bros 2 would probably raise the needle for me. I'm not going to lie. But I don't think that's enough to make me go, I got to have this game. I think if they did multiple new stuff like that, that might make me go, this is interesting. I want to check it out.
So I also think for you, Bobby, that you're a YouTuber, you're a streamer, right? I feel like Mario Maker 2 is going to be the next big game for streamers, and if you don't play that on stream, you're going to start missing out. So maybe you should just get it for that. But
no, you just want me to play your levels.
Oh,
That's
I'm just
all
being
it
your
is.
business manager. That's all, Bobby.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. There's part of me in my mind that's been having. There's two conversations. There's the Nintendo fan that is sick to death of apologizing for Nintendo and is pissed at the situation and is pissed at this, in my opinion, this moronic move. And then there's the YouTuber that's going, man, this could add so much content to your channel. You should be doing this. You should be going on stream, playing these levels, exploring this stuff and all that.
Especially
building levels on stream.
Yeah, people watching you submitting levels for you to play on stream. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
I'm still buying it because the reason I'm buying it is not because it had online, not because of the Amiibo mushrooms.
Yeah.
I want to buy it because I see all the new possibilities of level design with all the new aspects they're adding to the game. That's what really excites me. I think if they had Amiibo mushrooms in it, that'd give you a reason to play endless mode to unlock stuff. Because I don't see, other than just seeing how far you can get in endless mode, what's the point in playing it? There's no progression there. I mean, you got progression in the story mode, but at least you had something to do in the original Mario Maker with unlocks. So that's interesting, but I'm still getting it regardless.
Well, you were. I mean, let's be fair. To be fair here, you were on board pre all this.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing has ever changed in your mind throughout this.
I will let Nintendo know though that I am not happy with the online because I did want to play with you, and I still do, and I hope that they do change it. So I'm going to be vocal to them on Twitter, etc., and let them know that.
I think there is a possibility that they'll change it. I really do. I just think that it's something they're gonna have to fix. I think it's just that they're gonna have to go in there and go, okay, we thought we could get away with this. I just want the day when they don't have to do that.
There's always something, isn't there?
That's the thing. Like listen, I'm an old school Nintendo fan. I love them for years. I'll continue to love and play their games forever. But there's always that thing that just makes me go, my God, guys. Can you please just get it right from the jump? Like, why in the world is there always something? Like, the only one I think, when I think about things right now, like, even Smash, right? Smash, they took out trophies. And it's like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Like, that's the one thing that I love about Smash, was the trophy hunting. And then you know, I think Mario Kart is probably the only game that I go, okay, I don't have to make a single excuse for this game. This game is just fantastic. From beginning to end, the online, the tournaments, everything is perfect about
I mean, that's the thing, right? People might be thinking, well, Bobby, you bought Mario Kart 8, and that's exactly the same as it was on Wii U. They didn't add anything, so why would you want it? Like, if Mario Maker's the same, but they are adding new things, why are you saying no to that game when you didn't say no to Mario Kart?
Because I love Mario Kart,
Yeah,
and I fell out of love with Mario Maker.
Yeah, I was going to say that because I think that Mario Kart is probably a better complete package, and I don't think there's much they need to add to Mario Kart now to make it significantly better. Whereas there is a lot that they can add to Mario Maker.
I mean, even Splatoon 2. You know what I mean? Like, I love Splatoon, and they add the new Salmon Run. Oh, you can only play it 12 hours a day. Or whatever it is, or every other day. And it's like, oh my God, dude. Guys, just let us play the game. You know what I mean? It's like so convoluted at times. I don't know. Hopefully they see people's complaints. That's the one thing I will say. They tend to see people's complaints, really truly listen and weigh it out, and at times they'll make some changes. They've made concessions and changes with this new... Since the Switch came in, they've kind of made some concessions lately and changed some things. So I hope that happens in this situation. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so your topic, let's jump into that one.
So my topic, there was a new Death Stranding trailer. Sort of came out of nowhere. They teased it a little bit before, but 8 or 9 minute trailer showing lots of new gameplay. So my question is, do we have like a better feel for what the game is now, what the gameplay is, or are we still just as confused as before?
I have a better understanding of the gameplay and kind of what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I'm still confused as hell as to what the hell's going on with this game. I have no clue at all.
Yeah.
But I can't tell either. Is it horror type game or is it not? And it's just I have no idea what the hell's going on with this game.
It's very, very, very interesting game because, like you say, you can't really pinpoint what it is. Like, you see the trailer, okay, it seems like an open world action game. There's melee combat, there's shooting, there's driving. You can climb mountains, and you got an extendo ladder and a rappel rope. And I think you're like transporting something across America. But then is that just all there is to it? Like, are there going to be specific missions?
I'm sure there are.
I mean, it seems there like must be, but like,
it's very story based. It's very story driven, from what I'm understanding. I just don't understand what the hell the story is.
Well, no, I don't think anyone does.
And I think that's just because Kojima's being Kojima, and he's trying not to spoil anything, and he's trying to throw people off the scent. I really think that's all Kojima does. Is he just tries to give you little clues to what's going on, but throw you off the scent. If this was I think what's strange about this particular game and Kojima is, if this was Metal Gear, right? If this was a new Metal Gear game, people would be breaking it down and understanding because when Kojima does this stuff, he's typically speaking to his hardcore fan base. But there's never been a Death Stranding game before. So he's essentially speaking to his hardcore base, but they don't even know what the hell's going on right now.
Exactly. There's a lot of intrigue and mystery in this game, which is why people are excited.
Yeah.
And for years, he's said he wants to be done with Metal Gear. Like, even after the first Metal Gear Solid or the second Metal Gear Solid, he was like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah. But Konami kept bringing him back into the franchise. You've got to make another one. You've got to make another one. And I feel like, what would have happened if they let him make a new game like Death Stranding way back then? Like, all the different new quirky ideas that we could have had from him is kind of cool to think about, and a little bit sad as well.
I think too. I think what's weird is they just dropped this game too, meaning it got a release date. Nobody even saw it coming this year.
Definitely not. Like it seems like not that long ago that they started their new studio up, and the timeline of this game is very short. So in my head, like I feel like he's had the idea for this game for years. Like this is a dream game for him. He's had it planned out since whenever. Like so it's happening very fast, and I guess they got a lot of funding for it from Sony it's like exclusive.
I think Sony threw everything at him on this one.
Yeah, so I am quite surprised that it's out this year. Is it November 11th or November 9th? Something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But yeah, like I thought it was going to be a PS5 game. I was like, there's no way it's coming out.
I really did. I thought that and Last of Us 2 was going to be PS5 games. I think the thing that confuses me, though, is why this wasn't in a State of Play event.
I think it's too big.
Really?
It needed 8 or 9 minutes just to show, and even then, like we're confused. Like
but
I feel like
here's the thing: do you really think that the last 2 State of Plays were that amazing that you needed, like, you could have dropped this in and been like,
no,
hey,
but
here's
like
8 minutes, and then boom.
The second State of Play had Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that was all people were talking about. The other games, people forgot everything.
Yeah.
Like, and I think they learned that they shouldn't do that again because people wouldn't care about anything else. Death Stranding is all people want to see. So just drop it as its own thing. Like, they don't need a big marketing push for this game, clearly. Like, they just drop a trailer and it's got 5 million views or whatever.
Yeah.
It's insane. And yeah, I think perhaps Kojima wouldn't want it. He'd want his own spotlight.
I will say this about Death Stranding. And you know this because we've been together for 4 years. I'm a fan of Kojima. I have been for a very long time. If you go back and listen to our Geekcast content that we did, we had a lot of topics on Kojima because that's when all that stuff was going down with Konami and all that. I was not interested in at all at this game.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Because I was just like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what the hell this game is. This trailer started to turn me a little bit.
Yeah, same here. Because I was like, the last trailer they showed, where it was just a lot of walking, and I was like, this looks boring. It's like a walking simulator. And it's like, this trailer had lots of new gameplay elements.
Yep.
You know, there's a breakdown that IGN did, and they showed there's a section where you're shooting like incendiary bullets, and it's got a little UI thing that says your gun is level 2, and it's like, so there's upgradable elements to your weapons, and like, just it seems like it's got some deeper gameplay elements going on that he's not really told us about yet. So
I agree.
And you know what as well, my brother said to me the other day, I might buy a PS4 just for this one game.
Wow.
So I'm like, wow, like that's crazy, because he don't really play a lot of games at the moment, and he had a PS4 before, but he sold it because he just weren't playing it, and now he's like, yeah, I might buy another PS4 just for this game. So
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. You know what's interesting as well? He's Kojima's been on Twitter saying, number one, he said it's not a stealth game, which I think is clear. It's got stealth elements, like there's bits where you're walking through the grass, but it's not all about. It's not an espionage game like Metal Gear was.
Metal Gear was a very heavily stealth type game.
Yeah. But also, he said, I think he's taken a bit of a leaf out of Zelda's book, right? Because somebody said, like, there's a bit in the trailer where he's on a snowy mountain, and at the very start of the trailer, you can see in the distance there's a snowy mountain.
Yeah.
And they asked him about it, and he's like, yeah, you see that mountain? You can go there. Yeah. Like, just like they were saying about Breath of the Wild. Like, if you see it, you can go there.
Yeah.
And since Breath of the Wild came out, I was like, I so want more games to have that philosophy about design, like to have that freedom of exploration is just insane. And to see that, I don't know whether he took it from Zelda or not, I don't know, but the fact that it's a similar vibe of like, if you can see it, you can go there and explore it, that's really exciting.
Yeah. It the ladder thing is a little off-putting for me. Like, he extended his ladder and the ladder goes way out, and he could it seems like the climbing mechanics just looks a little off-putting to me. I don't know.
I think that it's not the sort of game that would be like Zelda. Like you can just climb up rocks like Link does. Like Link's it's very unrealistic, and it feels like this is a little bit more realistic. So I'm not too bothered about the extendo ladder. You can cross gaps and stuff. What I thought was cool is that you've got these rods that you can jam into the ground and just make like a rappel point where you can go down. Like that's pretty cool. Because I feel like there's going to be sort of puzzle elements in how you traverse the environment. Like, can I fit the ladder across here, or do I need to go a different way around? Like,
it's like I said. The more I see now that I've actually seen gameplay, this is the first time we've actually seen gameplay footage. It's got me a little interested. It does. So I guess we'll see.
I mean, it's not enough for me to pre-order yet.
No.
But I'm excited to see more.
Okay, let's jump into some from out of the warp pipe questions there, Toby.
Blue, 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 blue.
What do you think Nintendo's one last thing moment will be at E3?
I don't know, man. You know what? I saw a rumor the other day for The Witcher 3 coming to Switch. And I can see something like that being a pretty big surprise announcement. I don't know if it'd be the one more thing. I think the one more thing is usually Nintendo exclusives. Yeah. So if they were like, oh, one more thing, like here's a new, either like here's Pikmin 4 or here's a new Star Fox that's actually made by us, not a third party. Like, yeah, I can see a game like that being their one last thing.
I'm gonna call it right now, and this got put in my head because of Roger's base.
Okay.
I believe it's gonna be Banjo and Smash.
I don't know, man. I still think that's a bit of a. It's too cliche now. It's like everyone's just been asking for Banjo for years.
Yeah.
And it's like, would they really just give in and just give it to us? Like,
them and Microsoft are really buddy now.
They are. It's probably more possible than ever before right now.
I'll tell you what so what my true answer is, I really believe it's a Smash character. It's a Smash reveal. I think it could potentially be Cuphead or Banjo.
I could see Cuphead.
Or Master Chief.
I don't know. It's not going to be Master Chief. That's too iconic. It's too iconic, man. That's like...
Really? Too iconic for Smash?
Dude, that's like a number one Microsoft property right there. Like, they're not going to plop that in.
Why not? They got
that's like Mario being on Xbox, man. That ain't going to happen.
Listen to me. You got Sonic in there. You got...
Dude, Sega's don't make consoles anymore.
You got Cloud in there. You got... not Crash.
Square is third party, man.
I'm just saying, you have all these iconic characters,
but they're not first party characters from other consoles.
They're first party for each company. They're the number one. You have Simon Belmont.
What does that even mean?
I'm saying they have all these iconic characters.
They're A-list. They're A-list characters, but they're not first party A-list. It's not going to happen, man.
Okay. Well, what character do you pull from Microsoft to go, this is iconic?
A Cuphead, like you say, like that's a good one because
that's not really Microsoft, that game, though. To be fair,
but it was exclusive at one point. So
we'll see. It's gonna be interesting, but I do believe that the final one more thing is a new Smash reveal, new Smash character, because it's just it's that moment. That's
you know
the thing.
What though? Yeah, I hope they don't do it like they did with Animal Crossing, like. Oh, well, it was Animal Crossing. There's sometimes they do reveals, and it's such a different CG look that it looks like a trailer for a new game, but then it turns into a Smash character, and you're like, oh,
the best. Oh, you're talking. Yeah, the way they did Animal Crossing. The best one was the Splatoon one, the original first reveal of Smash, where the Inklings are running around and shooting at each other, and
didn't that look like a Splatoon game?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, what is this? What is this? And then all of a sudden, like, she stops and turns, and the flames in her eye, and I was like,
yeah,
you got to be kidding me! Like, this is so cool.
I don't know. That was cool because it was a reveal for Smash, but like, it's when they pull 1-2, and it's like, oh, I was really excited for this game, but it's not a real game. It's a Smash character. So.
Okay, next question is, Well, we already discussed the Mario Maker stuff, so we're not going to get into that one again. What is your personal favorite Nintendo console, home or handheld, of all time?
Oh man. Oh, that's a really tough question. Like over the years, I've picked different consoles. I picked the Wii because that holds a special part in my life. That was the first console I bought with my own money. It's got Mario Galaxy on it. It's got multiple great Zeldas on it. It's got Resident Evil 4, best version of Resident Evil 4 on it. Lots of like unique gameplay on that console. Like it still might be the Wii for me. I'm gonna say the Wii is my favorite home console. I know that's controversial choice because of the motion controls, but
For me, it's simple. It's a no-brainer. It's a Super Nintendo. It's to me, it's the best console in terms of the amount of games, the third-party games.
Yeah.
Everything was perfect at that time.
I think I would agree with you if I was a little bit older. So if that was in my life when I was a teenager,
Yeah.
then I think that would probably be my choice as well.
Yeah, that game was the one that I have so many great memories from. So much fun playing. So I think, for me anyway, I think that's the one that does it for me.
Yeah.
Do you think that Nintendo's fall lineup is getting too full? Is there room for them to announce anything new for this year?
I said last episode that I don't think we're going to get a lot of surprises because it's packed. So I don't know. The thing is, we don't have a lot of release dates. Like Animal Crossing might not even come out this year. I know they said 2019, but
Stop it.
there might be a delay to that game.
I am so sick of everybody talking to me and then having the gall to say that Animal Crossing is going to be delayed. If Animal Crossing is delayed, I'm throat punching all you guys.
Because we can say, yeah, we were right. Told you so.
No, because you jinxed it. Like, stop talking about it. It's coming out this year. I've been waiting 7 years for this damn game. There's no reason for it to be delayed.
Okay.
Anyway,
I think we might get one or two more games coming out this year, but I don't think it's going to be a lot.
I think Nintendo's first party lineup from now, or from now, June till the end of the year, is stacked. We're going to get a Nintendo exclusive game once a month, every single time. I think Nintendo's done announcing games for 2019. There is a potential that a lot of games that get announced push into 2020. However, the one thing I will say is there's two games that are coming out that aren't necessarily Nintendo games. They are Nintendo exclusives, but they're not by Nintendo. And that being Astral Chain, and that being Pokemon.
Yeah, Astral Chain's funny because that was announced after Bayonetta 3, but I feel like it's going to come out way before Bayonetta 3.
I think they said August. It's coming out.
Did they?
Yeah.
No way.
So for me, people are probably screaming like, "What are you talking about, Bobby? Pokemon is a Nintendo game." What I'm saying is, it's not developed by a Nintendo studio. So we have seen in the past where Nintendo will put like Nintendo games launching the same day that Pokemon launches. I could see Nintendo dropping maybe one more game in the November slot. One game that we don't know about. So right now, when you look at it, you have Mario Maker in June, you have Fire Emblem in July, in August is Astral Chain. September, I believe, is going to be Animal Crossing. October will probably be Luigi's Mansion. November is Pokemon, and I think December is Link's Awakening. So when you look at those 7 months, you look at those 7 games, I think that we could potentially get one more surprise Nintendo game to launch in November. Because I think Nintendo views Pokemon as its own thing.
That's going to sell regardless.
It's going to sell regardless what you put up against it. It doesn't matter. Like, how many of these games now launch the same day as Pokemon, and Pokemon still sells out the roof? So I don't think it affects that.
What if it was Mario plus Rabbids sequel in that month? Like, that would be.
I don't know that they would do that in November, and that's an Ubisoft game. Again, it's one of those things
exclusive, man.
It's exclusive, but I'm saying from a Nintendo studio.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I think we get. I honestly think Ubisoft announces a Mario Rabbids sequel. I really do.
So do you reckon Pikmin will drop this year? I'm starting to believe that game don't exist. I reckon they scrapped it.
No, I think that game exists, and I think it's done. I think it's ready to go. What was it when I was talking to Josh, or was it Roger? One of them had said that the game. Oh no, I think it was Josh. That the game he remembers vividly reading an article where Miyamoto said the game is finished, but they needed to put it on the back burner for now to take care of more important things. And I think that was the Switch launch and get that right. So I think that's where they're basically at this moment. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you the one thing I think we get during E3, and then I haven't, and maybe this is the final reveal. I think we get a Mario movie trailer.
You know what? What year was it? 2016. They announced they're working with Illumination on it, and Illumination are great.
And it shouldn't take them.
I love their animation.
It shouldn't take that long to make a movie.
I think once they've nailed down the character, like the way the characters look and move and everything, then actually creating the movie shouldn't take them that long. So I reckon it could be within the next year or two that we see a Mario film.
Be pretty awesome. What else? Okay, final question. Are Amiibo officially dead?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, let's take it a step further. What's your definition of officially dead? Because people now are going like, well, Toby, you're getting more Smash Amiibo.
Yeah. When they finish the new Smash characters, that's when it's dead.
So what you're saying is we're not going to get any new Amiibo for Link's Awakening.
No, definitely not.
You don't think we get a Link's Awakening Amiibo?
Nope.
Okay. You don't think we get any new Amiibo for Animal Crossing?
Nope.
No new Amiibo for Fire Emblem?
I don't know. No, I think there's enough Fire Emblem Amiibo as it is, and
people
they're not
say
exciting.
That all the time.
They're not exciting characters.
You say that, but yet again, they sell them through the roof.
I don't know, man.
Astral
Chain Amiibo.
No, I think we get a Link's Awakening Amiibo.
What would it look like?
It would look like Link's Awakening.
Yeah, but that art style, I don't think that would translate to Amiibo very well. Like,
really? You really don't think that would translate?
I don't know, man. Just the clay sort of look. I don't know.
I think you could have Link like maybe on a log with the owl over his shoulder or something. Like, or Link looking up at the owl. Like, dude, they can.
I mean, they have done a lot of Zelda Amiibo. It's
their own thing. A lot, and that's the one. And when I was talking to Roger, I said this to him. I said, "We've gotten Amiibo for Zelda for every single character."
The thing is, as exciting as it is that they're making this game, I don't think that it's going to be as big a seller as other Zelda games. I think this is going to be a niche Zelda game, and I think niche Zelda games don't get Amiibo.
I think you're wrong. I think this one's going to sell like gangbusters.
I hope so, because it's an amazing game.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, unless they market it as more of just a new Zelda game for the new fans, I think that just the old fans, I don't think there's enough of them to like make it a huge seller. Like, they need to push it on new people.
Does Wind Waker come to Switch?
It will, but like we talked about before, I think it'll probably next year. They'll just early part of the year they'll fill it out with a couple of HD ports.
Do you think they announce it at E3?
No.
Do you think that they kind of just wait till later on?
I think it'll be in like a December Direct or something.
Interesting. So that is all. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Nintendo PlayStation Podcast. Be sure to check out everything that Mr. Toby Thornton is doing on the internet at Toby's_take. Also, go check out his Married Man Gaming YouTube channel to see all this RPG Maker stuff that he does. If you're into that stuff, it's pretty awesome to watch him do them tutorial videos. You can check me out over on Instagram, Twitter at Nintendo Gurus. That is all. Peace out, Preston.
Enjoy yourself and play some video games. Thought you were going to cut me off, Bobby. You better get it in quick.
I can edit you later. Don't worry about that. I can take that crap out. I don't need to have it in there. So, what the hell are you doing?
Making my background look pretty.
Oh my god.
Probably won't see all of it in the shot anyway, but...
See a good portion of it, but you know what? Come on, man. You make me get up early for this.
You were getting up early anyway, because you're an old man.
You could have, you really could have just like done this like hours ago and been ready to go like me, like a consummate
See, wouldn't
professional.
it be interesting, right, if humans came in the translucent or transparent sort of shell, like the old classic Game Boy and N64? You could get like a transparent version of ourselves, so you can like see the books behind my head. Wouldn't that be amazing?
No, not at all. Because you wouldn't see that. You would see like your brain and all that stuff.
Yeah, but that would all be like semi-transparent as well. So.
You really need to stop thinking. Oh shoot! So, my question: are you prepared to apologize to me now for last week?
There's nothing to apologize for.
I beg to differ, man.
There's absolutely nothing, zilch to apologize for.
I leave comments on your posts. You delete them.
Yeah, because you're starting things.
I'm not. That wasn't starting anything.
You're making trouble.
Who's making trouble? Oh, I'm sorry, because you're in love with Don and you're scared to death that he's gonna like get offended.
Bit of Barney Rubble going on Facebook.
You
Ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. Maybe I gotta change this camera for you real quick. I forgot about this.
Oh man.
Let me see something here. Bit of Barney Rubble. What kind of nonsense is that? Who says that?
It's rhyming slang, Bobby.
That's what you call it? Okay. Man, every time I like do anything with Skype, it changes on Discord or on OBS. Okay. There we go. Okay, everything looks good. You liked it. Don't look at. See, Dan can't do that to you. That's
No,
that's the one thing.
You don't have the bitch tits like you do.
Wow, really? You piece of. I do. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get healthy. It's been an emotional 2 weeks for me, and then you just slap me down with comments like that.
You know I love your bitch tits, man.
You know what?
If I could like reach through the screen right now and just give him a little squeeze.
I got something else for you to squeeze. Oh man. Okay. Did you get my topic that I just sent you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you ready?
Oh, I'm born ready.
Can I ask you a question before we start?
Yeah.
What are we? We're episode 22, Toby. It should be like. See, what I think we should do is I think we should eliminate this season thing.
Okay.
And I think that I should go back and count all the episodes that we've done between the Geekcast, Gaming Gurus, Nintendo PlayStation, and that becomes our number.
Just eradicate history.
Who's eradicating anything?
You're like, oh, none of these things ever existed. I'm just gonna name them.
No.
Like a number.
No. It'll still be the Nintendo PlayStation podcast. I'm saying,
yeah, but this
number.
isn't like episode 200, is it? Because we've
For
only
us,
done.
No, we've done a lot.
Yeah, but you're saying that the podcast name and format doesn't really matter. You might as well just call it the Bobby and Toby podcast.
We could. We pretty much could. At this point.
we could.
At this point.
But...
I mean, that's the number one comment that comes to us. Like, oh, I love your chemistry.
It's just confusing, man.
Confusing for who?
Because the listeners, they're going to be like, oh, my feed says the Nintendo PlayStation podcast, season X, episode X, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's episode 201, and they're like, what's going on?
People would understand.
They would not.
People would.
The people do not understand your shenanigans.
What shenanigans?
Listen, you can't stick to something, man. Just roll with it. Keep rolling with it. I hate
these seasons, man.
Do the people hate the seasons?
Huh?
Ask the people.
Okay, people, do you hate the seasons? Let us know. The thing is this, Toby, is I just want to kind of erase the Geek Guru and the Gaming Gurus Those were the dark days of our relationship. We don't need to bring that up. It's just horrible days, and so if we just kind of like make this the number. Sean,
what if
Sean Capri is so upset right now?
What if though, right? Okay, so if you want to eradicate the dark days, then the golden era, which is right now, started when you came back to YouTube.
I disagree.
Yeah?
I disagree.
Well, when did it start then?
When we started the show.
The Nintendo PlayStation?
Yeah. No, you know what? They were all... No, seriously. All jokes aside, they were all fantastic stuff. Like, I think we were... I love it all.
Oh, man. My dog's just escaped.
Escaped where?
He's gone out into the garden. I thought the door was shut, but he's gone outside, so...
Do you have to get him or no?
No, he's fine, but he's probably going to bark when he's out there, because you know what dogs are like.
Is Karina home or no?
She's in the other room with Evie.
Well, then tell Karina, get the damn dogs.
She's in the other room. She's not going to come in here, go into the garden and wrangle Riley from the garden.
And of course it's Riley. Of course it's Riley.
Yoshi's right down here.
Yeah, Yoshi's being a good boy, as always. Do you need to go get Riley before we start?
I don't know. I might as well, because halfway through he's going to be like, yap. I'm going to be like, oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah, go get it.
We've not even started yet, have we? So,
so go get him. Go get that piece of shit. Stupid dog. Every single time with this stupid dog.
Riley, come on. In here. Good boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy, all right.
He's a good boy.
I wish, as you said that, like, hey, my dog escaped. I wish he would have, like, gotten out of the garden and, like, really escaped. Just taken off.
You hope that he's gone forever.
That dog is just... Oh.
You're so mean.
I'm not mean. It's just... horrible. The dog. Yoshi's the prized child in that family.
What if Riley was called Kirby?
The same... It's the same for me. It's the same for me. Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. What is up, everybody, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 22 of the Nintendo PlayStation Podcast. I am Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, joined by my best friend in all the land, Mr. Tobey Thornton. What is up, Tobey?
Why'd you put on that voice, man?
I don't know why, because people love it now. It's just what they expect.
Do they?
Tobey.
Can we just do it, roll it again, but have Bobby say it this time, not this imposter that is at the start of every podcast?
Oh my god. We'll try it again, I guess. We'll see what happens.
Okay, let's try it again.
Whatever, man. This is ridiculous. Now I'll start flubbing up. That's what you want. Yeah. What is up, everybody, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 22 of the Nintendo PlayStation Podcast.